I can't go into I can't go into much details on stream, but I can tell you like later in VR or something. I won't go into much more detail of that. But it was sweet. Oh, it was sweet, Ludo. Do I need to get more things set up? Kind of missed the. I said that I had a decent day, and that I got a wonderful moment of catching a pretty significant error from someone that I don't really like that much. So that was really nice, actually. I just got to wallow in like a little bit of not like I told you so-ism kind of thing, but more like I don't know. Definitely Schadenfreude. Oh, it was wonderful. Hi, Keepster. How's it going? Keepster, are you the one we were talking to on Saturday night at the doghouse? The DJ? Welcome on in, welcome on in. This is not that. Today we're gonna do some math. Well, some arithmetic. This is not really mathematics, but this is a little game I've been playing like off stream. I think it'll be okay. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll try it for a little bit. If we don't like it, we can always switch up. So why isn't my auto? That is not okay. My tea is ready to be made. Pleasure derived from the misfortune of others called Schadenfreude, a German word that literally translates to harm joy. Thank you for the. I'm gonna change the head position in VTuber Plus to get the head drop stuff lower. Archer's barking. Hi, Pookie. Hi, Pookie. I'm gonna make some tea. I couldn't. Oh. As with the 23 months, I can't count. It will be relevant for this game we're playing today. As the 23 months, let's go. How are you doing today, Baz? Where's math node? Node math. And this game does have music. We can try out the music, see how it goes here. So classic. Oh yeah. I don't know if we'll stick with this music or not. Let's use the middle slot. Let's make a new. Oh god, I hate the the tooltip thing that it has. Try not to move too much. Your spine is being a turd today. Well, sorry to hear that, sweetheart. I've read the title as Wolf Does Arrhythmia and got a little concerned. On today's stream, Fizzwolf has a medical condition. So welcome to Node Math. I've been playing this game a little bit off stream. I think it might work for stream. We'll find out. We'll see if you guys like it. It feels like the kind of game that like you can play along with, kind of. I think you'll see what I mean. It's at its core, it's a factory game, but the factory is producing numbers. We're trying to produce numbers, chat. If you like math, we could always play something else. If you guys don't like it, let me know. Let me know if you don't like it. I need feedback. Otherwise, nothing gets better. Okay. Let's start a new game. I don't need the tooltips. Just go away. Okay, welcome to the game. We haven't unlocked anything yet. It's very simple. We have these like goal tiles, all these equal signs, and we have some goals. So like right now, it's gonna start off with like a trivial goal of 1, and we can put down a 1. And we can connect that 1 to the equal, okay, right? Look at it go. Look at it go. Boom, 1. It produces a 1 every now and then. Now the first goal is a little trivial. It's not counting down. And we can add more than 1. Speed this up. Ah, beautiful. Look at it go. Then we unlock the next level. Something more risque. You don't like math? A little bit of math isn't risque for you? Okay, 1 plus 1. Hold on to your hats, chat. Is 2. This game does get much more difficult. Just hold on. 1 plus 1 is 2, and you see now we actually have a goal. We have a target goal. We have to produce at least 0.6 a second. Mining for Bitcoin, but no reward. The reward is self-satisfaction, chat. These first couple levels are going to be trivial. We'll blast past them. So just like Bitcoin, yeah. And of course, there's a currency that we'll use to unlock things. 3. How are we gonna make a 3, chat? You got it, chat. Chat's smart. We can add another 1. We can add another 1, chat. We make 3s. And we can copy and paste this. From like a factory builder standpoint, the game actually has some pretty decent controls and like it's reasonably well polished. You can feel like the person that made this, knows factory games. Also, if you don't, I'm starting to not like this music already. I feel smart all over again. 5, okay, it's gonna be trivial until we unlock more things. Right now we're just basically going through the game's tutorial. Got 5 new musics. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's just put some chill hop in the background. Very simple. Very simple. There we go. Now we have 2 numbers. And we're already have our first unlock. The multiplication. Let's buy the multiplication. And now we can get more things. I want a number 2. Who is enticed by math? It's a bit of a misnomer just for all the non-sciencey people, Jorah. But this is just arithmetic. I'm sorry to mislead you. This is not going to be mathematics. This is just going to be arithmetic. So we can unlock number 2. We can unlock number 3 in a while. Clearly, the more numbers we get, you'll see how this kind of builds on it. We want to get as many numbers as we can get because very quickly these numbers that we needed to build get quite big. We also want more working tiles. So let's give ourselves another working tile. Okay, we're hitting our 5 target. Let's just copy this whole thing. It has undo. Copy that, and let's just move this down. So we can build some 8s up here. We got our 2, we can do 2 cubed. So let's just do 2 cubed. So 2 times 2 times 2. And that'll give us 8. And we'll leave a little node out like that. Little dries. How you doing, Jorah? Copy this over. There's our 8. We'll let this run for maybe a little bit because we do want to save up. We really want to get these unlocks kind of as soon as possible. And so you need to be careful. So we don't want to unlock, level up because... so in these earlier levels, we might have a number carry forward. Like here, the 8's going to carry forward to the next level. But the next level is going to be 16 and 8. And so we don't really... But now we're making 5 and 8. So we want to leave it on 5 and 8 just for a second. Between grading at the moment. Just trying to make it to break next week. Ooh, nice. What course do you are you I can't remember, do you TA or are you a prof? What is this one again? Oh yeah, so we can get these like special islands unlocked that give us access to things like a flat rate multiplier. These end up being kind of the main critical high school physics. Also good. So let's get an island and let's place it here. So how the islands work... Yes, thanks. How the islands work... Oh my god, please. I do not need the tutorial. How the islands work here is they give you these flat multipliers and flat adders. So it means whatever number I throw in here, you can see, like for example, if I can put as many 1s, if 1 is like my base number that I'm feeding in, I don't actually need to have, like, see, like over here, like just for an example, I've got this 4, right? So over here, to get 8, I'm having to do 2 times 2 times 2, which takes up a lot of columns. I'm having to feed in 3. I feel like this is like the heart of the game. This is actually like the heart of the game, at least as far as I've gotten on my own playthrough, is you're trying to find the least complex way of making the number. That's like the heart of this game. So you can see, for example, here, if you want to like define this like complexity term, we're using a complexity of 2 to make the number 8, or a complexity of 3 to make the number 8, where we're having to take 3 columns, which is going to be what fundamentally limits our production rate, right? Because we only have a limited amount of space, and if we have a complexity 3, that will make faster than if we have a complexity 6, for example. We can get around that, and if we can use these islands, we can potentially make complexity 1 numbers. So again, like just this example with number 8, for example, I can take advantage of the fact that I got this times 4, and I can make a complexity 1 chain with my 2s to make my 8s. And so now I'm 3 times more space efficient if I can do this as compared to doing this. And again, at least as far as I've gotten in the game, that seems to be the core problem in the game, is how do I leverage these kind of flat multipliers and adders to get like the most efficient way of building that number. Okay, we've let this kind of settle long enough. What does this one do? Practice island. These things are just useless, but I need to buy one just because it's blocking other upgrades. Let's just cram it up there. And then these other things that we get, which I didn't realize how important they were at the start, they give us like flat meta currency, but they also give us better multipliers. So we want to do these stupid little puzzles as well. This is another just a blank area. I want to put the blank area up here, maybe. Let's put the blank area up here so we can leverage that there. And we'll save up, almost got enough to get this guy. We'll get our first kind of like quiz area. So the quiz areas, oh, they don't start with the flat multipliers. Is that another thing I unlock later? Very simple. We're gonna do some very basic arithmetic for some flat cash, and I guess eventually for a like a multiplier. So this is gonna be watch Fizz fail at basic arithmetic. Is what one of these is gonna be. If you get one of them wrong, you just fail the whole thing. Like that. I was demonstrating the failure to you. That's what I was doing, and then you wait 15 minutes and you can try it again. And every time it gets better. Like the reward gets better. Okay, let's level up. So we're already making 8s. We're making 8s up here. But I kind of want to take advantage, like I was just describing, we want to make 16s, so I can actually make a complexity 116 by putting a 2 plus 2 times 4. So let's just remove our old, because our 8 rate is enough. We're making enough 8s to beat the next level. So let's just move our 8 production. Move our 8 production down here. Just like this. And now for our 16s, like I say, we can do a complexity 116. So we go 2 plus 2, which is 4. This little thing lets us go over these bridges. So if I go in and out of that node, I can run things under and over. Otherwise, you can't cross lines, so you have like kind of like a logistical like layout problem arising from that as well. 16. We got a complexity 116. Let's milk this for points. Just like layout this thing, and then we'll copy paste this. We get points per number that we deposit. So basically per number we deposit, right now we're getting 36 points, and you see our rate that we're getting them as well. All the connections. So let's get our number 3. Number 3 is a good number. It's a pretty decent number. Is there anything I want to save up for before we get the next level? Yeah, we're going to keep our 16 for the next level. This is another space, right? I do want another space, so here we'll chill out and just get that up to another space. There's definitely a little bit of idle game in here. I feel like if you don't screw up too bad on these little side games, you make it a lot less idly. So, Jorah, in your high school math, high school physics, what kind of topics are you covering? Are you doing the elevator problem? Like gravity in the elevator? 5 minutes, 15 minutes is a while to wait. You get a lot of these. Like I think in my solo game, I got like 10 of these things. There's another tile. Maybe let's give us more room down here. Okay, let's level up. Our 16's already good. In fact, I think it's probably more than good enough, so we can clear that up and give ourselves some more space. And let's make our 22. So these. Okay, so how do we build a 22, chat? You could count it, you could call it like, you could do like 11 times 2. What complexity would that be at this point? 11 we can do with 3 times 3 plus 2 times 2. So that's a complexity 4. That's not too bad. I don't think we can do better than complexity 4 with the numbers we have, because we could also do like we could do what, 20 plus 2, so it'd be like 4 times 5 plus 2, but we don't have a 4 yet. You see what I mean? That's kind of how it works out. Lou, how's it going? Have you had a chance to try out your headset yet? Or nice, my God, not your headset, your trackers. So I think this is the best complexity we can do for 22 right now. So 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 2, which is 11 times 2. And again, we can make a crap ton of these. I need to make a slightly offset version down here. Maker guide you through setting up. Is it basically like a slime VR kind of thing? I'm doing pretty good. Had a reasonable day at work. Maybe a little bit of schadenfreude. Work. Oh yeah, we're easily getting our thing, and we can also unlock these things to increase this our rate that we're generating cash at. So like that's gonna double our cash generation rate. We'll just pick that up. This one quickly doesn't become very worthwhile. Spend the money on, and I definitely think we're gonna wait until we get the 4 on that. Neither of our numbers are going to carry forward, so the second we level up, we're going to stop making money. I don't know if we need the extra space just yet. Scary math. We'll get this up to our 500K. Cheers, chat. Numbers go up, chat. In the meantime, we can think about how are we going to do a 30 and a 25. I guess we can plan the next step first. We don't have to. We can plan it while it's still running. Assuming we have access to a 4, we're going to have a 4 right away. So we could do like 4 times 5, so we get like a complexity 3. And we actually have a 4 right there, so we could use, if we just feed a 5 into this, which we can make easily, we can make this complexity 1. So we could do like a 30 at complexity 1. 25, ooh, 25 is awkward if we don't have a 5. So 25 would be like 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. So we get a complexity 4 there. That's probably enough just to beat the level. And just let the 30 be like our complexity 1. Is there a smarter way that we can do that? We can do like 4 times 6 plus 1. It's still going to be complexity 4. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, let's level up. So our 25, just clear the board. So our 30, sorry, our 30. Let's use this. So 30 is going to be 5 times 4. So we can do like 5 times 4, which we can just build from these guys. So it's feeding in a 2. I think that gives us 30. 5, 20. Right. That's how math works. We want 5 times 6 for 30. 30's not gonna make a nice 4, is it? What are the closest 4s to 30? We have 24, 28. But we don't have a nice way of making the like a 14 or a 7. 25 is maybe looking more attractive again, because we could do like 6 times 4 to get 24 plus 1. We can do this crossover kind of thing. So 6 times 4. So if we feed in a 2 to that, I think that works, right? That gives us 25. So 2 times 3, 24. 25, okay. Let's get this up and running so we're generating cash here again. And then 30, I guess we just do a 5 times 6 and just take that, just eat that. So 5 times 6, that would be 2 times 3 for 5. 2 plus 3 for 5 times 3 times 2. God. 2 plus 3 for 5. 2 times 3 for 6. Times each other. There you go. It's an easy game, chat. It definitely won't get more difficult. Go away. Minutes. Okay, let's let that run. We want more space. What is the... Oh, it's another island. We do want another island. And once we get to level 10 here, so we're at level 8, we'll unlock the next section. Ooh, that will make our rate go faster. We gotta invest in the rate. Classic idle game tactics. You gotta invest in what makes number go up faster. Number go up faster. This tea is nice. They're starting to come out with all the holiday teas. Oh, Willis, did you have a chance to try that one that you picked up, that like gingerbread chai or whatever? Was it good? Is Willis even still watching? Be better. Yeah, I don't remember. Was that, what was that other one that you tried? Was that also, was that like stash tea? It was just like Christmas spice or something like that. It smelled really nice. It smelled really good. And then you brew it and it's just like flavorless brown water. It was super disappointing, especially considering how nice it smelled. Give me a new tile. We also have this game here too. Let's just take a tile there. Let's play this game while it just continues to eat up some. Let's see if Fizz can not screw it up this time. So we'll get 210k. 9 plus 9, 18. 11 plus 7, 18. 19 plus 14, that's 33. 17 plus 22, that's 39. 51. Yeah, yeah. See, chat, I know how to do basic arithmetic. GG. What's our next number? 44 and 35. Let's see if we can figure out our 44 and our 35. So we have a 4, so definitely feeling if we can feed in like an 11 to the 4. So we can do like a complexity 2. Ooh, no, we can feed in a 3. So 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 2, we use the bridge, times 4. So we can get our 34 real easy like that. Complexity 1. 35. 35, I guess we'll just build. It would be nice to have the 5. How long of a wait is it going to be for that 5? How could we build 35 without the 5? I mean, I guess we could do, it would just be 9, not 9, 7. 7 times 5, so it'd be like complexity 4. Yeah, we can do, yeah, we'll do that. Okay. We'll do it without the 5. Okay. So first, let's get our moneymaker. So the 44, which I think we just feed in a 3. I need to put it back one tile because I need to get around there. 3. Plus 2, which is 11, times 4 is 44. These numbers get way more difficult as well. It's just, if it feels like the game is easy or something. These numbers start to get a bit ridiculous. Okay, so we got our cash flow going still. For 35, I guess just 5 times 7. So 3 plus 2 times 7. We could do 3 plus 4. For a geometry expansion. I've got all this extra real estate. We can cram some more in. Make some more cash. One more. I want to fit. Oh yeah, it wants to give it to us. Okay. It gives us another island. Let's slap another island here. This gives us access to a ×5 and a ×6 and a +4 and a +3. Another quiz island. Let's just keep cramming the quizzes over here. 3i. This is just like, I don't know, this is like a dyslexia test or something. It's just like count how many of the things you see. 5, 4, 5. Another one? You want to give me another one? I'll cram another one up here. 6, 25, 32, 39, 28, 48. There's definitely some choices in this game made by the creator. Okay, I think the next one will open up this guy. Is it worth waiting? Are we gonna get to the 3 mil reasonably quick? Not really. Okay, in the meantime, we can, how are we gonna do our... okay, so our 45, we are already making a 44, so if we just add 1, we'll get our 45 right off the bat. So let's just do that because our rate's gonna go up anyways. So let's do that. Come back here, get our +1. Got our 45, just like that. 52. Okay, how do we do 52, chat? Also, yeah, we did unlock new thing, negative numbers. Negative numbers inbound. What, -52, -53. How do we do +52? We need some that make you use Pythagorean theorem. Okay, chat. Oh, here's your homework, chat. How do we do 52 in an efficient complexity with the numbers that we got? Although at this point, we're actually not that far away from just getting number 5. Which I think makes that a lot nicer. So like that's 26 times 2. Nice way to make 26. That's right, we do also have this island down here. So if we have, especially if we have, oh, we have a ×5 down here. Ooh. So we don't have a plus. We only have like a +4 and a +5, or +4 and a +3. Let me get on my calculator. So if we do like 52 minus 4, for example, that's 48. 48 divided by 6 is 8. We could do a complexity 2 into that. It's probably good enough for the level. Two times 4 get us 8 plus 4. It's 12 times 6. Wait, is that what I wanted to do? Wait. Wait. Yeah. What was my plan? 48. Wait, I need 48. Where am I getting 48 from? 52 minus 4, which is 48. divided by 6, which is 8. Okay, so it's so it's 8 times 6 plus 4 is my 52. Yes, okay. Easy. I get one more in there. Yeah, I can sneak past a node, I think. I think I can get a node back there. No. That's crossing weirdly. Easy. Another puzzle. A quiz. 3, 5. 5. 5. Oh my god, 1. 6. Ah, that is fine. Okay, we're getting good rates here. I definitely want the number 5. What a barking dog. Barking doggo. And I think we do want to start working on the right thing. I keep wanting these numbers though. Okay, there's our 5. Can you get any of these at a reasonable rate? Probably not that reasonable. Let's get our -1. Also the fact that now we need to make 3 numbers. It's gonna get more tricky. I do also want to get this upgrade because this is going to increase the rate that we gain this currency really quick. So it's like we do really want to come over here and invest over here if we can. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. These both need 72, so we could make 72. Okay. We do have a -52 here. I don't know if there's an easy way we can change this into a -52. Because we only have a -1. So I think we need to make the, like a more efficient way. We kind of want that -2. -2 I would like. Do we have a nice way of making this 72? Using our guy up here. We're not making any money. Let's just clear the whole board. $72. Let's see, what's 72? Divided by 4, that's 18. Divided by 3 is 6, so we could do that, okay. 6, which we could just do as like 5 plus 1. When do you get another one for the needed currency? Well, I think that's what we're gonna do right now. That's my 72, which both of these guys need. But I want to try working on this one on the right, so I think I'm gonna even just fill the whole board with 72s. So we can just rocket through some of this stuff on the right. We're just gonna fill like the whole board with 5s here. We can cut some of these out later as we I don't know that those don't like to connect. But like the end one will connect. That'll give us some good, yeah, we'll get to that 7K pretty quick. Connectees, thank you. We can just delete most of these, we don't need, what, 120 a second? We need 12, so we do not need to use this much of the board for that. We're just trying to speed run some of this. Oh, that'll just double our rate right there. We should have gotten that to start with. Get ourselves a -2, which will make that -53 a lot more reasonable to make. I definitely want to get this. How, you know, it's actually not going to take that long to get to 49. Just chill out and get some 49 action going here. What complexity means here? Complexity is just my own term of like how many of a number do I feed into a thing in order to make the desired number. So ideally we're going for complexity 1. Like this is a complexity 1 system, right? I'm feeding in a single number into my puzzle tile here to get the number I'm after. Just like the best possible thing I can do, right? So imagine, like, I don't know if you were here before when we were making the 52s. The 52s, we were doing it as like 4 different numbers that we had to combine together. So I'm calling that like complexity 4. Is this worth it? Still kind of worth it. Someone's gonna double her. Okay, there's a good number 3. Okay, so we got a number 3. Let's think of how we're gonna make a -53 and a -52. -53 feels like it's probably gonna be harder. If we can make -50, wait, it'd be like -56 plus 3. God damn it, phone, let me open my calculator app. My nice calculator's at work. I don't got my nice calculator here. So minus 53 plus 3, so it'd be like minus 56. That feels like it's divisible. Is that divisible? It's not divisible by 6. What about 57's not going to be any better. I mean, how are we doing the 52? The 52 was... Is that divided by 6? It's close to 6 times 9. What's 6 times 9 is 54. I don't want to have to add a number 1. 6 times 8 is going to be 48. You see, this is kind of where it gets tricky. We have a really nice efficient 72. So I don't really want to use that or remove that block. Here we have to try to take advantage of like a times 5 or a times 6. So like the 52 divided by 5, the 50 divided by 5 is nice because that'll give us a 10. But then we're too short. We'd have to. What's 52 divided by 2? It's 26. That's still not a. What are we doing here, chat? What does this one give us? Oh, another island. Ooh, this island gives us access to some minuses and stuff, though. Slap another island there. This actually gives us access. This one actually might help us out a lot. Now we have minuses. So now, for example, can we do... We also have a times -1 as well, which is also super helpful. Like 52. Oh, that's how we did it, because we did 48 divided by 6. That's right, that's what we did last time. Just clears a little space. Then we're gonna have to make another one here as well, though. So we could do 8. Same kind of thing that we built last time. We have 48. Oh, I did the same mistake we did last time. Let's use the jump block thing to get in there. That's our 48, 52, and then we can do like a -1 or times -1. That gives us our -52. I don't know where I'm going. That's 52. We can tile that out. Hi, Drew. How's it going? I want to leave all this space down here for our -53. gonna be perfectly balanced, but it's fine. Like, ideally, we send in the same number of 4s as 2s. Doesn't look very balanced, Fizz. Are we hitting our quota? Minus 53s. Oh, there we go. Now we get a rate thing. That was the thing to unlock the rate. What is this guy? Another stupid testing island, which I don't want. Let's cram it up here above the other one. I swear they just add those in just to take up space on your board. Okay, so it looks like our 52 rate's almost good enough. Let's just finish clearing this up. That should be enough 52. Now we just need a minus 53. Minus 53 is going to be annoying. I feel like if we can get close to, like, 52 feels like a better number to work with as we... Oh my god, open my phone! Why is my fingerprint reader not wanting to read the phone? I can't talk. Yes, suggestions are very happily allowed. We're going for minus 53. Yeah, so 54 will be... But we've already used our times minus 1. We've used our times minus 1. But yeah, we can get to 54 with a 9 times 6. We do have a minus 3 here, so we could get into the negatives like that. We also have a times 5 over here that we can get to. If you split your 52 after the minus 1, you can send... Oh my god, that's a good suggestion. Okay, so after the minus 1, if we just split it off from here, just add a node here. Why did I not think of that? Like, even in my own game that I was playing, I never thought about this. I can just add or subtract minus 3. Oh. And then we can just cover the whole board in this. That's probably, by itself, is probably not enough production. I need to, This will be easy enough to tile. Okay, okay. Trashiko, you're opening my brain to new possibilities in this game. Real fun game. I've been enjoying my, like, I played a little bit before streaming it here, and it gets interesting. That's a new dynamic. Is that gonna be enough production? Yeah, that should be enough production. Oh, okay. Okay. So maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Is there a fundamental number that we can start with and do like a complexity like 1 for, that's the same number for all of them? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I want to get this 150, so we can we need to keep getting more fundamental numbers here. So I definitely want to get this 151 here in the middle. And then we can switch our 72 over to here and see if we can get our 44 and 55 over here. Cheers. How about a little bit of idle chat? Hey chat, while we're idling away here, how do we make our 54, 55 and 44 with these combos here? We don't have a times 4, otherwise we'd have a pretty obvious, I think, like feed an 11 into here. Ooh, thank you for the stretch, Pluto. Big stretch. Oh! Oh! Oh. Hmm. On the bottom, you mean the bottom right? That's a -4. So whatever number you put in -4. Yeah, maybe better zoom in here. So the tiles we have for this problem, because we're using these tiles up here for our 72. Split 48 and straight into that. Okay, but then we would need to still add 7. Ooh, we do have an add 7 here, but then that's taking up our +4 that we're using right now to make our 48s. No, we're not using that to make our 48s, Fizz. Fizz, we're not using that to make our 48s, Fizz. Okay, so we have 48s. So we can split the 48. 48 plus 4 plus 3 gives us our 55. And 48 minus 4 gives us our 44. Oh! Oh! Okay, let's level this up. Let's direct our 72s to this guy. Let's clear in here. We might need, do we need an extra tile here? Okay, so we're gonna swing this down. I'm gonna leave the jump tile open in case we need it. We're at 48s. Yeah, because I'm gonna use the jump tile here. And we're gonna split this. We can do our jump. Yeah, I do need to add, I need to make room for another space here. The whole point of that was to get another space. Oh, can I sneak this past? I don't know if it'll let me sneak past that. Okay, that's our 55, and then here we want this -4 to get our 44. Can we sneak that by, or can we go? We can go around the top too. Let's go around the top. Actually, wait, it doesn't matter. We can cross them into each other. These numbers are done, so I think I can just feed this into the same node, can't I? God, I can't even see the node. Oh, you can cross streams. You can cross streams, chat. More number go up faster. We're ignoring their puzzles here. 4, 18, that one, 26, that one, 32, that one, 42, that one, still smart, 7, 24, 35, 46, 54, 8, 13, 26, 39, 52. Okay. Okay, nice, nice. See, because now we really want to do these because they're going to give us these rate increases. 14 plus 7 is 21, 36, 33, 49. Smart Wolf. Another tile. I would like another tile. Let's breathe it out here. And I really want the number 6. Is this going to give us a number 6 in a reasonable amount of time? I think so. We can cram more 5s in here. Number go up faster. Yeah, we'll get our number 6 and then we'll level up. And maybe we'll like go for like 1-on-1 maybe if we can. Is that worth it? Yeah, let's get a couple more levels of those. I don't think this one's worth it anymore. Going 1.135 to 1.144 doesn't feel worth it anymore. Just save up for these other ones. Cheers, chat. Give me my 6. Biz wants his 6. Got a whole new slew of numbers over here. What feels like a good way to construct these bad boys? Is there like a nice common multiple that they're all close to? They're all close to multiples of 5. Like 120. It's 24 times 5. 75 is 15 times 5. 60 is 12 times 5. Hmm. 121 is 11 squared. We don't have a square function. 6. Let's see if we did want to use the 5. This paper. We did want to use our 5. Again, so it's 120 divided by 5, so we would want like to make a 24 15 a 12. We have a times 12 here with the times 3 times 4. And we could split that times 3 down to the 5 times 5 to make a 15. We can't really nicely split the times 4. Times 4 times 6. Okay. So we have a... If I have a 5 coming in, I do times 3. That's 15. I think I want to split that. Get some of that going to there, which gives me my 60, which is just straight up one of the numbers. Which I probably want to like jump over if I can do that, just to clear it. Level up your numbers before deleting them if you care about that. What do you mean, level up my number? Oh, this one. Yeah, that really would have been smart. I mean, we're probably not that far on the undo list. It's a good call. Good call, Trash. So we can do like 5. Upgrade that island. Oh, yeah, we didn't upgrade the island either. That's also a good call. Well, here, we'll just let that run while we figure this out. I guess we can use one of these practice islands. So if we do like a 5, and then it's going to be like times 3. It's like 5. Oops, 5 times 3 is 15. Then we can do like a times 4. Times 4, which gives us 60. Okay. We also want to try doing that 3 times a times a 5. Gives us our 72. That gives us 75. Wait, that gives us 75, and then we need to do a plus 1. That gives us our 76. Then we also want a 24, but we've already used our times 4. Could we do 5 plus 1? Oh, we've already used our plus 1. I don't think we have another plus 1, do we? We have 2 plus 1s, so maybe we can snake this. So what if we do a 5 plus 1? Oh, our music ran out. A 5 plus 1. Gives us 6. Now I'd like to do a times 4. We're already using our times 4. We do have a -3, like a times -3. So maybe we can use that. Okay, what do we have? Okay, what do we all have for the multipliers here? So we have times 3. We have a times 4. We got a times 5. We got a times 6. We got a times -3. Times -1. And I think we have a plus. What do we have? We have a plus. 2 plus 1s. Plus 1s. Then a plus 2. Plus 3. Plus 4. A -1, a -2, and a -4. Okay. How can we make, what's the number we're going for? 121 from 5. It's 5 times 24. So we've already used our times 3. We've already used our times 4. We've already used our times 5. We've already used our plus one of our +1s. So we still have our times 6.
How good of you to
I feel like if we add something to it, gotta head out for now. Have fun. For the follow. I think we need to add something to the, hopefully you had a fun time here. Add something to the 5. So we got it this time 6. So 121 divided by 6 is almost 20. We don't have like an easy way of making our 5 into a 20. We do have this -3 though. And 6 times 3 is 18. 121 divided by 18. It's a little bit off. It's like 6 times 18. 6 times 18. That's 108 plus 3. We got a +3. I think we can make that work. So I think we do 5 plus 1. So 5 plus 1. Times our 6 times it's gonna be a -3. Do I have -3? I do have a -3 times -3. What does that give us there? Wait for it to propagate. It gives us our -108. And then if we we don't have a -3. Crap. We do have a +3, so then times -1. And that times -1 +3. That's our number. That's 111. Oh, wait, how did I screw this up? 108. 111. Well, we could put a 2 here instead. What does that give us? We have a 2 available. Gives us 129. What does that give us? 126. So it'd be -5. Ugh, I don't have a nice way of making a -5, do I? Oh, I do have a way of -5. -4, -1. Okay. That works. Okay. Got the plan. Got the strat. We have to level that up. And let's get more room. And let's get another puzzle. 20, 30, 72, 90. Okay. So we got our strat. Now let's see if we can figure out how to execute it. Okay, so 5 times 3. 5 times 3. Times 4. 60. Let's do it like this so we can... Actually, no, I do want that to go... I think I'll have to think of how we get this to jump over and stuff. so it's our 60. Okay. Then we take this number off of the 3 and we split it down to our times 5. It's down here. Do I need access to the times 6? I need access to the times 6. Ooh, do I need access to the plus 3? Yeah, I don't need access to the plus 3. Let's do this. Riv, how's it going? Not plus 1. We get back up to the plus 1. I think I want this to come around the other side. Rib stair. Thank you for the 22 months, Neriv. I do appreciate the continued support of all you beans channel. Neriv, you want to join us for some mathematics here? Okay. That gives us our 76. Okay, now the hard one. our 121. So we're gonna split off the 5. And we're gonna do 5 plus 2. Okay, but then we're gonna go from the plus 2 to the times 6. So we need to get it down to here. So let's move this back and give us like a logistics lane here. Ooh, how am I gonna get the 2 out of there? We need a cross. Because the issue is like I can feed this into here. And we can run and grab our 2, but then now I need a way of getting this out of here. Well, I guess this needs to go down to the -6. Oops. So we can probably, maybe we can just kind of get away with this by hugging this existing line here. I'll go grab this 6. Okay, then 6 times -3. Times -3 times -1. That's 126 -4 -1, and that's our 121. Right? Beauty. Okay, I think I'm liking this game even more than I was before. Because now that we've built this awful contraption, now we can literally just copy 5s across the whole board. And feed 5s into this. Oh yeah, all the fives, chat. We need to like connect individually here. Except for the last one for some reason. Wait, why are we not getting our... Oh, because I'm feeding this... Oh, shit. I need to get the 76 over here. Oh, I can use the jumper. Jumpies. Okay. All the fives. It's all fives, chat. Oh yeah. Number go up, chat. Number go up. Let's do some puzzles. Are you guys enjoying this game? Please, God, tell me if you're not enjoying it. Two, 32. 44. Sine 110. These ones are kind of trivial. As I get one wrong. It's too easy. This problem's too easy for Fizz. Immediately gets one wrong. We're developing your brain, Lou. Right now your brain is squishy, malleable. We're shaping it to be able to do arithmetic. Okay, let's just invest in that. It'll double our rate. But I want this guy for sure. I do kind of want the -4. I want this guy more than I want the -4. We can see if we can get our 7 over here after that. Miss being able to integrate by residuals? What do you mean by integrate by residuals? Keep in mind, I'm well aware of what an integral is. I think we'll wait for that 450 to get that extra boost to our dollars. And then we'll tackle level 12 on the left here. And not forget to level this one up. Don't forget to level this one up this time, Fizz. Well, actually, I guess before we level it up, we should solve this one. So I guess we already have 121 solved. So I guess we can just see if we can extend our kind of solution space to get 8157 out of our mess that we've made up here, maybe. Or maybe we just do a new one. We just do a fresh one. So we're at 1.36k. Oh yeah, that's totally worth it. Okay. Let that run just for a second. There's a thing called residual theorem where you can use that to solve complex integrals. Ooh. Fancy. I guess we don't really have a nice 121 here, so okay, let's clear this up. Makes a curve around a pole. I remember like man, what was that like complex analysis where you contour integrals or whatever? God, I hated that course. That was ridiculously difficult. Okay, 121. Which is really close. I feel like these are all really close to multiples of 20. Right? 121 is 6 by 20, 80 is 4 by 20, 60 is 3 by 20, right? Plus one. We have two plus ones, so that's fine. And we have a -1, -2, so we can, okay, so we can do that split. So then can we get to 120, 80 and 60 would be the targets. We don't have a plus, we don't have a times 2. Do we have a times -2? We don't have a times -2. So what's a nice way for us to get to 20? I guess, okay, so, and we want to use the times 6 for the 120, we want to use the times 4 for the 80, and the times 3 for the 60. So then that leaves us times 5. Okay, so we can just do 4 times 5 to get us 20. That works. Okay, so it'd be like we're feeding in. Wait, are we just feeding in 5s again? We just have to figure out the logistics. I think we're just feeding in 5s again, and we're figuring out the logistics. So 5 times 4 get us our 20. Then we're gonna split this in 3. We're gonna do a times 6. Times 6. We're going to do a times 4. And we're gonna do a times 3. Gives us all of our like basic numbers. Then this boy on the left needs a +1. That's our 121. This dude needs, what our numbers are. Also just needs a +1. And then this one needs a -3, which we have -2 and -1. All right, we're feeding 5s again, so I'm gonna leave all of this mess of 5s up for the most part. And let's just clear our logistics kind of lane here. Oh, right, update. Oh, I almost, because he cut that off and then you have to like rebuild it. Okay. Clear up our logistics lanes. Let me just sketch this out real quick so I don't have to keep coming back here. So we're going 5 times 4. Split that into a times 6 +1. This guy needs to go out to a times 4. And a +1. This guy needs to go out to a times 3. And a +-2 and a +-1. So if we're up here, okay, the 4 is right there. I do want access to the +1s. I don't want to block in my +1s. So let's start by just bridging over. For one of our guys, we just need to take this and times by 3. Ooh, can we do that without blocking our 1 in? Because my other numbers are gonna be like a times 6, so we have to bring it down here. Yeah, I need both +1 tiles. 2 different numbers. But one of the numbers I have to now come back up to the times 3. I'm just trying to think if there's a way of doing that without blocking in my numbers. Like if I could do this. God, it's tight. Just gonna move this over here. Oh. That needs to be brought all the way down to our minus dudes. Okay. Insta-fill. The 81. This is actually really hard to look at. I might just cut this off a little bit just so I can see what's going on. We need to go from this 4 down to the times 6. Okay, so let's reroute this a little bit. You I want to bring down to the times 6. Shit. Let's cut that off there. We'll have to figure out where to route that. The times 6. And then come back up for a +1. Oof. How do we come back up for a +1? Maybe my 5s need to come in from the bottom here. Hold up. Does this help if my 5s come in from like from here? Let's just like this. So that one. I think we do the jumpies for our times 3. Let's see, let's reconnect that back for that one. For the 6, I guess we could do here. Maybe let's do it like this. We'll save the jumpy. This has to come down for the 6 times 6, so we'll have to bring it back up. So let's leave that clear. Do I need access to the 4? I don't need access to the 4. But we're gonna need to cross streams with that other number. So I think I need to use the jumper to get into here, because I need to be able to leave this open. It doesn't matter if I block the +4. And then I need to come back up for the +1. I mean, I could jump into for that. How do I get to the other one? Wait, did I use 2 times 4s? Biz! I fucked this up, chat. I've actually fucked this up pretty hard here. I've actually fucked this up pretty hard here, chat. So let's try this again real quick. 1 times 3 times -1. Was 3 plus 4 -1 is 2. So I think the same strategy. I think I just fucked this up in implementation. So I think we still want to try to build a 20. And we're still gonna reserve the 6, 4, and 3. The times 6, 4, times 6, 3. So then we still need to build a 20. We do have a times 5. Oh, that's what I fucked up. This is right. This is right. But we start with 4s. We don't start with 5s. We use the times 5 as our start point. Okay. Okay. Let's just clear the whole board. So our actual start point is down at the times 4. At the times 5. I almost did it again. Actual start point is at the times 5. So we start with a 4 times 5. Then one of the numbers is going to be then times 6. So we can use the jumper. So times 6. We'll go up for the +1. I feel like I need a jumper here. I don't need the +3 and I don't need the +4. So it's fine if we block some of this off. This needs to go up for a +1. Which we might need to reroute this, but let's just steal that +1. And I'm sure that we won't be able to just live with that. Okay, the 81, we need the times 4. Yeah, see, just immediately. Let's try jumpering out. So we come out of here. And now we need the times 4. Okay. Oh, +1. I need to just loop around for the +1. Okay. Okay, that's our 81. And then the last number, we go from here. From this 20 node, we need to make it to our times 3. We can... Times 3 is going to have to be able to get out of here, though. I can go under this part. So let's add a node here, and then I can bring this one out here maybe. And then I can sneak it in there. And then we need to bring it out to the negatives. That's our last number. Now we just need to get it into there. We could just have it like loop all the way around just fill this area in the middle with 4s. I think that's what we have to do. Kind of disgusting. I think this is the way we have to do it. Oh wait, I can wait. I can come. No, I still need to do this, but I can combine it with just this node. So I'll just add and they'll go to the same thing. Okay, I think that's it solved. Square top on here. Why are we not getting 57? Oh, we are getting 57. It's just taking a second because they got to do such a long ass route. Oh, we did also have -4 over here. There you go. There's our 57s. If we really wanted to, we could add more 4s over here. We just have to add, make this other extra long loop. Are we close to getting things here? Maybe. Oh, we got all of our puzzles. We can get our rates up here. 330. Can you cross those lines? You cannot cross lines. That's part of the challenge. Ooh, oh, that was lucky. I double clicked there. That was fortunate. Yeah, if you could cross lines, then at least the logistics part of this would be a lot easier. 11, 23, 24. Oh, 24, 27, 47. 51 beauty. 15, 17, 36, 46, 53. Nice. Oh yeah, we can always invest and make number go faster. Make number go up faster. In the meantime, we could figure out, figure this one out. Maybe one last one for the... stonks. Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 4. Okay. So, new numbers. 136, minus 121, and 79. Again, those all feel reasonably close to multiples of 20. Can we do a similar strategy here? Where we start with our like 5 times 4? And which one we start with, we can play around with. So we can do 5 times 4. 136 is close to 140. What's 140 divided by 20? That's 7. Oh, I don't have a 7. I have a 3 and a 4. So we could do that like times 3 times 4, which gives me 140 minus 4. Okay. Then the 121, 20 divided by 20 is 6 times 6. This is negative times 6 to give me 120 plus 1 times minus 1. That works there. And then we want to times 4, but we're out of times 4s. Out of times 4s, chat. For an 80. Could we do it from a 60? No, we've used our times 3 as well. What do we have left? We have a times 5. It would be 100. I don't think we could easily drop it down from 100. Although, could we do a separate chain maybe? Do a chain where we feed in? Wait. I don't need to use my 4 yet. I could feed in a 5. I could feed in, no, I do need to use my 4. So we could do a separate chain where we do just kind of like a more simple thing. We could just do like 4, like not using the puzzle cubes. You could do 4 times 5 times 4 to get 80, and then use the -1 cube. Do that strategy. So like separately we'd be like 4 and times 5 times 4 and send that into the -1. Hi, Florfy. Okay, so I think our plan for the next one is we have one stream where we feed in a 4. And we do a times 5. Times 5 times 3 times 4 ish. Plus -4. That's our one number. 236 is not what I'm after. Fizz do an oopsie. 140 divided by 27. Have a time. I feel like we literally just had this conversation with myself 5 minutes ago. Yeah, this game's hard. Game's hard, chat. What if we do like a okay, so that's trying to like feed in like I guess a 4 to this thing. If we try feeding in a 5, like 136 divided by 5, that's close to 27. Which is like a 9 times 3. We don't have a nice way of making a 9 times 3. Go up to a 6, like 136 divided by 6. That's pretty close to like 22 times 6. And 1 divided by 22 is not that close to 22, and 79 divided by 22 is not that close. I mean, what does this look like if we like do like a +1 on this? Something. Where are we getting close to? Like, we're getting too high up. We get our 20, then we get our 60. Almost just need to like multiply that by 3 again to get close to our... Ah! This is hurting my brain, chat. Go up faster. Hmm. Frowny fizz. We could try being less creative and like handle each number individually. I kind of like trying to do these like. This feels like a more fun way to try to play the game. Hmm. This is gonna be too heavy. We've already used our 5. What if we use a 6 here instead? Well, I want the 6 for the 121. So here, let's build our 121 first then. So times 5 times 6 plus 1 times minus 1. Just to see what that cuts off for available things to play with. We could do the 8, the 79 maybe. I want that times 4 ideally, but can't quite. Already. Oh, we haven't used our times 4 yet. So we could do this, and then plus minus 1, which we haven't used yet. It's 2 of our numbers. Then we just need the 136. We only haven't used the 3s. We have a times plus 3 and a times minus 3. What's 136? 136 divided by 9? That's 15 almost. Like 15 times 9. 15 times 9 is 135, which is only 1 off. We still have a plus 1. So like we could do like a plus 1 times 3 times minus 3, and we need to feed a 15 into this. Feed a 15 into that. I guess we want this to be a positive, so we technically want to feed a minus 15 into that. So if we just did like it's gonna be like complexity 2 here, but that gives us our 136, right? That propagate down. That gives us our 136. So we could do that. That gives us our targets. Okay, let's try it. Let's hit our level. I think. Oh, I want the 7. I do want the 7. We're almost at the 7. We'll get the 7, and then we'll try building this out. We'll get the 7. We'll level up and then try getting this out. A sip of your beverage. Sevensies. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's clear it out. Okay. So We want to do a 4 times 5 times 6. We do want to do the times 5 first because we want to pull that out. So 4 times 5 times 6. We want this guy to come back out. That's 20. We're going to come back up to here for the 4, and then we need to go all the way over here to the -1. So kind of just roughing what that looks like. All the way over to the -1. No, we can't. I don't think. No, because we need to get 80 first, and then we need to subtract 1 to get our 79. So we got our 79 there. Let's get us a couple more 4s. Okay, so that's our 79. Our 121, negative 121, which is this guy. So we do the times 5 times 6 plus 1 times -1. So the +1 is up here. So we need to jump from here. E. It's okay, it's complicated here. I want that +1. I think that's our number. We just need to times -1. Yeah, so we need to also bring this over. Pick up a times -1. Oh, it's gonna let me do that, okay. Okay, it's gonna let me do it. And we can just join back in with this node because that's going hand it in. Okay. And then the last one, we're gonna have a new start. And we want the times 3 first. So let's have it maybe come in from up here. So we need a -3 and a 5. Let's just do it like this. Then those we need to multiply together. We're gonna go times 3 times -3. Wait. Oh, there is a -3 down here. How the heck are we gonna get down here? So I guess these guys will need to pass actually down this other aisle. We just need to leave access open to the -3. Okay, so that should still be fine. So this is gonna go here times 3. You're gonna go down here. We can use the jumper. Wait, that's not quite right yet. Let's... and then +1. So we should bring it all the way back up here for the +1. I think we're gonna have to do another loop. Hi, Noctis. How you doing? We're gonna have to do another loop around the whole world, chat. Oh, not a loop around the world. We'll have to split where we're doing our two areas here. +1. There we go. That's our number. 136. That's not where we turn it in though. Shit. Do we need to bring this like this kind of a mess? How's the fluff tonight? We're doing math. Look at us go. I think we're gonna have to take the same bridge all the way back around the map. Then we can go in the same drain. Boom. Okay, I think that's solved. I think that's our solution. Let's just add like a nice node here we can pull from. I won't blow up the Minecraft server. Don't blow up the Minecraft server. No blowy uppies. I mean, maybe a certain kind of blowy uppies, but just copy that. And let's just shift this all up just to maximize space. Select that. Hopefully this is enough production. I guess we can move that wall if we need to. Okay, and then the rest of this is all just 4s. It's all 4s. They're like a nice. I think nice if there's like a 2D way of. Oh. How do I use this? Oh. Sound Fizz makes when he figures something out. That's a lot of connecting. All the connectees. Okay, that's definitely probably more than enough production. Okay, that gets us to the level. But I think we want to improve some of our rates here. It's probably worth letting this run to get some of these other things. Like that gives us another puzzle block, I think. It's another puzzle block. That would also be nice to get. We are in the realm where like, what was it, 2 million here is gonna, it's gonna take like a half hour to run or something, isn't it? We need to go up a level first to get some more of this stuff. But okay, I think that's probably good. It's a fun little game. We could put more production over here too. Grab more of these over here. Okay. Let's quit it there. Node math. Let me know if you were bored to hell. I guess if you're still here, you're not that bored. So there's a bit of a confirmation bias or something going on there, but I don't know. I need to find new games. I do have a couple of games that we could try playing on like Saturday or something. Like was it that Nine Kings game? We could do more Super Fantasy Kingdom as well. I think we're at a point where we might need some more suggestions for games again, though. So definitely open to some suggestions. Could we rate out on? Ooh, Cross. We haven't rated out on a Cross for a little while. He's playing some Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Probably doing his VAT Sim thing. Everyone, thanks for hanging out. I think we blew Node Math out of the water. We were the Node Math streamers tonight, chat. Hi, Lou. Are you coming on VR? Are you trying out your body trackers, Lou? I'm gonna try out your body trackers. I'll probably have a quick little snack and then hop on VR for a little relaxing evening. Maybe we'll see you on there. In the meantime, let's go say hi to Cross, and we'll see you Saturday morning for something. For bed, bye.